Any member with petition? Yes, Honorable Cyril.
Rise to present the petition from Bonny Youth 360 in Bonny local government area, signed by Moses Francis Ibe, Kelvin Danjumbo, Taminotoyen Jumbo, and others. It's against the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency concerning the extrajudicial killing of Mrs. Kelechi Augustine Ibe, Bonny local government area. They pray the House to investigate the murder of Mrs. Kelechi Ibe by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency and compensation for the family of the deceased. Mr. Speaker, may I seek the leave of the House to lay this petition?
Please go ahead.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to lay a petition on behalf of Mr. Simon Peter Achibom. He is petitioning the Nigeria Export Processing Zones Authority, NEPZA, and is appealing to this Honorable House to intervene and direct NEPZA to honor the investigation report which supported his reinstatement and restore his job without further delay in accordance with the provisions of articles as contained in NEPZA conditions of service. With the leave of Mr. Speaker and this Honorable House, I pray to lay this petition. Thank you.
Please go ahead.
I rise to lay a petition titled Recognition and Validation of Governing Council Decision. The petition is authored by Jeremiah Akpabio, who is the Registrar and Secretary of Council on behalf of the Federal Polytechnic in Kana, Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. With your kind permission, Mr. Speaker, may I lay this petition before the House?
Please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, this very heart-touching complaint from retired service officers of the Nigerian Police Force in my constituency. Mr. Speaker, for more than 2 years, the pensions of these people were stopped without any reason. And just last week, about 2 of them died out of hardship. So they are urging the House, the People's House, to call on the relevant pension institutions to come to their rescue and get the needful done. For them having served meritoriously and retired, there was no whatsoever justification that the entitlement should not be given to them. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I seek the leave of the House to lay this petition.
I have a petition from Mr. Celestine Williams, Ubot. He's a police officer from Nigerian Police Force. Is complaining of non-compliance to promotion and non-payment of benefits and salaries and entitlements. Therefore, he has asked this House to intervene on his behalf and address this injustice meted against him. I want to crave the indulgence of the Speaker and my honorable colleagues to lay this petition while I pray that justice will be done at the end of the day. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Please go ahead.
Mr. Speaker, I have a petition from OCO Emmanuel Chamber, Solicitor Advocate of Supreme Court of Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, the petition is passionate appeal for urgent intervention to unjust, unlawful termination of employment of Mrs. Olubidemi Adabayo, a staff of National Intelligence Agency. Mr. Speaker, may I seek the leave of the House to lay the petition?
Please go ahead.
Mr. Speaker, this morning I have a petition from a constituent lawyer, and the petition is an appeal for intervention in recovering debt owed their clients in the sum of 46,437,126 kobo by Anambra Imo River Basin Development Authority, Owerri. Mr. Speaker, with the leave of the House, I want to lay this petition.
Please go ahead.
Petition against Nigeria Electricity Liability Management Limited, that's NEMCO, for illegal demarcation of our property number 13A, McDonald Road, Ikoyi, Lagos. Mr. Speaker, we seek the permission of this House to lay this petition to address certain issues of after-sales demarcation of our land. So, submit this petition.
Please go ahead. All petitions are referred to the Committee on Public Petitions for further legislative action.